Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back. It took me a while there. I didn't really have time to set up my YouTube channel, so I thought I'd start deelplorable back up again, but I had to put another name in there. Uh, but hey guys, how's everything going? Check it out. I'm gonna be doing a lot of different things here on this channel. But hopefully everybody will tune in and all my best buds, all my Trump people can tune in on there. The latest thing is, guess who got picked for the vice president? Oh, do anything for a dollar, Kamala. Oh man, as it couldn't get any worse, huh? So she's the new vice president, the new nominee for vice president, right? So she put more black people in jail than anybody, man. So now she's the vice president for gonna be vice president for Joe Biden, and it's gonna be fucking horrible, man. It really is. So I don't know what to tell you guys, man, but it's I think Trump's got it in the bag there. I think a lot of the news and stuff like that is just kind of faking it, and they're saying that they're gonna win. They're gonna win, but not really. I mean, she's already talking about it's a bunch of bull crap, talking about taking her guns away, and then she wants to have surgeries for transgender people, which is totally retarded. Anything other than something that would help the prisoners. We were talking about the prisoners, so something that would help the prisoners. So she wants to have like transgender surgery. She wants to be able them to be able to do that. Like really fucking need that. So nothing against transgenders. I just think it's a waste of fucking money. It really is. So yeah, I'm back, man. I feel great. Glad to be back. I got my beard ready to go and ready to take on some issues there. Yeah, apparently the Black Lives Matter is helping out the they're helping get Trump elected because there's a lot of pissed off people. People had a light bulb and they said, "Oh fuck, man. You know what? I'm tired of these people coming in my neighborhood and waking me up and yelling, 'Get up, everybody, get up, get out of your house, give us your house, give us this, give us that.'" I mean, that's just crazy, man. I don't know, so yeah, they're kind of pissed off. I know there's a lot of residents in Chicago that say, "Look, we're tired of coming and fucking up our neighborhood. And we're tired of it." So I think this is like going to be the turning point of the catalyst for, maybe people thinking about, hey, man, maybe we might not vote for Biden, man. We'll go the other way because these people are nuts. They're going to tear up our damn neighborhoods, So now they're demanding that white people give their stuff up, give them their house. They don't want to work for anything. To me, that would be equal because like I had to work for it, so you can work for it too. So now they're saying they, in order to give them reparations, you got to give your house. Sure, here you go. Here's my house. Here's my car. What else do you want? Nothing's gonna fucking make them happy. There was a girl up there yapping. Some lady from Black Lives Matter. She's yapping and she's like, what the fuck did she say? She said something really interesting. I thought that, she was like, people don't have jobs and they're out here and we need to eat. And I don't really care about Louis Vuitton. They got insurance. Yeah. There's never been that's how stupid it's gotten now. I mean, yeah, Louis Vuitton might have insurance, but a lot of businesses have insurance, but they still can go under. That's just the mentality. It's stupid. It's just, the business owners just got money coming out of their ass and, you come and destroy their stuff. I mean, yeah, there was a pandemic, So this is like really stupid, man. That's why I don't really, I don't think they're, again, like I said, I say it all the time, I don't think they're really for black people. And I think the reason why I bring it up is I want people to kind of look at kind of what they're doing, There's groups like Antifa and Black Lives Matter. They want to change the whole thing around. So they talk about how Donald Trump wants to destroy the country, but they're sure as hell doing a great job of it. And guess who else is turning around? Seattle. Because they saw all this shit in Seattle that they're tearing up and they're tired of it. So they did a thing in Seattle and they're finding out that most of them might turn to Trump. So yeah, I don't get it, So yeah, so let's say Kamala do anything for a dollar. Let's say she gets in there, and she says, "All right, now we're gonna get all the white people to give up their shit, and everybody, and let's do it." And she's gonna tax the hell out of everybody. Joe Biden too. But Joe Biden just doesn't. He doesn't know what's going on. He just whatever somebody's doing. That's what he did with Obama. Whatever's, but he was all for like segregation too. Segregating the bus system, and Kamala kind of Kamala do anything for a dollar. She corrected him on that during the Democratic. I think it was during the primaries, during the primary debate. So, it's funny how Joe Biden has on tape said the most racist shit was for segregation, but I haven't heard any outrage. I haven't heard anybody. You know why? Because they know they're wrong. That's why. And then, of course, they got to pick Kamala because we got to put the black woman in there, so we can try to get the black vote there. And I said that. I said that the day before. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's the reason for it. And that's like the worst person you can fucking pick. I mean, you got to really think about it. If you're like a Democrat, you got to think that's the best people that they can fucking pick. I mean, Kamala Harris. I mean, come on. So, like, I saw another thing where she wrongfully convicted somebody of a crime, So all these things. So if Donald Trump did this shit, it would be like, well, everywhere. Everybody would be outraged, the Democrats would be, oh, that's not right, But when Kamala or Joe Biden does it, it's fine. It's all right. We don't even want to talk about it. So, and another thing that we don't want to talk about, and some people get pissed off about, was the white kid that got shot. And he gets shot while riding his bike. And so some people say, well, the Black Lives Matter is out there because, they didn't convict those other two people that killed the other two main figures that were in the news. Okay, I'll give you that. But at the same time, did this little boy get any attention? He didn't get any attention. There's no billboards from Oprah, right? It's still a problem. Shouldn't we stop all killing? Shouldn't all killing be taken seriously? I mean, just because he's white, we don't want to talk about it, really? So, I mean, I'm loving it because they did like a fundraiser, I think they did some other stuff, but yeah, that just shows you the attitudes towards white people when something happens to them. Shit, man, I had something happen to me, and I told you guys about it. The guy pulled the gun on me and said some racist shit, and I called the news, and they're like, "Oh, well, are you sure this?" Yeah, fucking sure this happened. I was fucking there. So being that I didn't press any charges against the guy and I forgave him, I couldn't take him to court. So, that and being a big time pussy and showing up to my house with a gun. I mean, really? Because he's scared of me. That's why. So these kind of things happen. We're not taken seriously. If we have a problem, oh, it's you're white. You don't have a problem. You don't have any problems. Life is just fucking easy for you. I just skip around and I'm just, I have like a fairy following me around and just good things happen to me all the time. That's all white people. We all just, here, Mr. White Man, let me give you something. Oh no, Mr. White Man, you don't have to have any, you know, uh, you know, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. So yeah, so it seems like we get a lot of pushback from those left wing radicals, and they continue to say they're going to burn shit down, and they're going to continue to do it until they get their demands met. I got a demand. Why don't you go and get a fucking job and work and support yourself and stop, because it's really not about it's really not about any of the victims of the hate crime. Now it's just you just want to take stuff. You just want to cause a problem. You just want to go in there and grab something from Louis Vuitton. That's all. That's what you want to do, really. So it's not really. Louis Vuitton has nothing to do with anything. Oh, but they're white. How do you know? I bet you they don't even know who owns it. I bet you they don't even know who owns these, but they just go in there and fucking destroy them. I had this one girl that she had this post that I can't remember at what specific time or what victim of it was because of a cop shooting, and they had a bunch of places up there. They had Wendy's up there, and I was like, really, we're gonna fucking what do you call it, boycott Wendy's? Yeah, that's gonna work. How many scholarships did Wendy's give out? Because I see the pictures up there all the time on the wall. And I sent her the picture. I was like, yeah, they're really racist. Did you really research that before you did that? Oh my God, I got called a racist and everything else. You're targeting me because I'm African. Oh my God, dude. I mean, it seems like when you hit the facts, you're racist. When you say something or when you speak out and you're white, you're racist. And they only just do that with just white people, and I'm not saying every black person does that, but a lot of black people, there's some black people that do that. There's some black people that call you racist and everything else because you buck up against what they're talking about, and you shouldn't have a say because you're white. Of course, that's not fucking racist, so I don't know, man. If you care about black lives, again, I'll say, if you care about black lives, you'll stand up like those Chicago residents stood up to them and said, look, motherfuckers, I don't see y'all out here when one of these kids gets shot. You're always standing up for like the most wrong motherfuckers, like that'll be like, drug addicts and fucking, not to say that they're bad people. But why has it always got to be somebody doing fucked up things? And then you find out later it's always fucked up. But you won't stand up for a kid. They get shot going down the street with their bike. And there's been several incidents of that in Chicago with some kid getting killed by a stray bullet. They won't talk about that. So miss me with that bullshit, Miss me with it. Now it's everywhere. You look on. I was watching a game today. I saw a basketball game. They got Black Lives Matter and they all got jerseys on. I mean, why can't it just be police brutality? Why can't it just be because they're not the only ones that are victims of police brutality. So I don't know, man. You tell me, but I got to give a shout out to everybody. I was just going through some things. I finally got my channel back up, so you guys can check me out. All right, thanks, and welcome back.